Help support this channel and get early access to videos plus exclusive content and patrons-only live discussions by becoming a member at patreon.com/BrucePoinsett.
And we're going to talk about like an exciting effort you're a part of, West Coast Black Circus, a little bit more in depth in a bit. But as far as just like both when you were coming up, so just as a young person, then now kind of like in a lot of these professional spaces, do you see a lot of other Black people in these sort of like Oregon circus performing, spaces?
Yeah. You know, at the very beginning, me and Zelos, who is another collaborator and founder of West Coast Black Circus, we performed a lot at that old club next to Voodoo Donuts, and we were the only Black people that we could see performing or doing performances like that, like us. Of course, there's Isaiah Esquire, who's amazing. I love him. We went to the same school, actually. He taught me to dance. But yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of Black performers here in Portland. And one of the first Black people that I had met who did circus arts, I met him, Reggie Moore. He passed away a while ago, a few years ago. But yeah, I met him at the American Youth Circus Organization Festival in 2013. And he was just so amazing and wonderful. And I mean, I've seen people of color in Cirque du Soleil shows, but Reggie was me. Like, we're both kids living in America, finding circus, finding community. So yeah, it was just really special to meet him and to know him. And the Black circus community in America has gotten closer and closer, and we're making networks and finding each other, which has been really, really awesome. And yeah, we're inviting each other into our spaces. Zelos just went to Chicago to learn Surwheel. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can just get into West Coast Black Circus now, because I think, like you said, like the opportunity to not just like see people doing this, like that's huge, but then to actually like be in community with them and have someone, as your mentor coming up or as like a teacher for you coming up. Obviously, it sounds like it was very influential, but yeah, it sounds like you, Zelos, the organization, you're kind of working to like create just something more like adding to the infrastructure for that. And yeah, can you just tell me what was West Coast Black Circus, and yeah, what was kind of like the impetus behind it though?
Yeah. Yeah, for me, like I said, I've been to many a circus and aerial company here in Portland, and I've seen a lot of different structures for how they work, and did a lot of auditioning and a lot of volunteering. And for me, I just want to make like a Black version of that, of what I saw. Yeah, it's just really interesting because in my auditions, I always felt like I was missing something, or yeah, there was just one thing that I needed in order to get in. But when I went to teach at Harriet Tubman Middle School, like circus arts, and doing tumbling with kids through Parks and Rec, I had so much to give, and the kids really showed me that, and how important it was for this space. Like, it's not a space that many kids experience to begin with, let alone people of color, and it's a really interesting community. It's a really a supportive and graceful and kind community, and it's physically active, it's emotionally present, it's spiritually uplifting, and it's given me so much. And with the West Coast Black Circus, we want to give that to others and to ourselves. Like we're a little selfish. We want this space for ourselves as well.
Yeah, and so with that, can you just talk a little bit more as far as like what you're planning to like offer with the organization? And if I'm correct, you all are looking for a physical space right now, right?
Yeah, we're in talks with a few different places who are giving us space for an all-black open gym get-together meetup for anybody from just starting out to professional, just all over the spectrum. And so yeah, the starting off point is to get us all together, get us doing things together and learning from each other, and figuring out what exactly we want to do, what an education system would look like, what a performance would look like, and just making sure that whatever we're doing, it's what we want to do and it looks exactly how we want it to look. Like even just starting off with money, I'm always going into the chat like stipend. Let's not forget to pay ourselves, because that's very important for me. Is for us all to be all of our work is important and it's appreciated, and we should appreciate it emotionally and financially.